Voilà, on est donc parti pour cette manche qualificative entre les groupes C et D, avec en pole position le pilote français Lucas Bonhomme. À ses côtés, Noah Grignier. Deuxième ligne pour Luca Pellizzari et Flavio Caira. On retrouve derrière Oliver Meek, Stick de Rademacher, Lorenz de Kock et Juste Mulder de retour dans ce peloton. Jaimara Hoft partira 9e avec à ses côtés Aurélien Lemaire. Derrière, on retrouvera Neil van der Rent et Bink van Skeindel. 13e position pour Danny Bours. Alexandre Point partira 14e. 15e rang pour Thiago Dirks avec à ses côtés Charlie Miers. Ivris partira 17e. Mathis Mouche 18e. 19e position pour Cyril Grosjean. La 20e place pour Nathan Best. Cesc Peters s'élancera 21e devant Temo Koopmans, Denis Kozlowski et Joris Verkerk. Et enfin, on aura Léo Arduin pour compléter cette grille de départ. Voilà pour cette présentation de cette manche qualificative X30 junior où on vous l'annonçait juste avant ce tour de chauffée de formation. C'est Louis Baziré qui est champion de cette catégorie, le pilote français absent de ce rendez-vous. Malheureusement, aurait-on envie de dire, ça aurait été bien de l'avoir avec nous pour célébrer ce titre et concourir finalement jusqu'au bout dans cette compétition. Ce ne sera pas le cas et donc forcément le reste du suspense concernera les places d'honneur, notamment le podium où il y a encore peut-être l'une ou l'autre chose à faire dans cette compétition. On verra évidemment à l'issue de ce week-end s'il y a du changement de ce côté-là. C'est Aaron Ueda qui est arrivé ici en deuxième position du championnat devant Stick de Rademacher 3e, Didier Kreft 4e, Flavio Caira 5e et Noah Grignier 6e. Voilà pour les précisions concernant ce championnat X30 junior. Le départ qui est imminent désormais, plus que quelques secondes de patience. Les pilotes qui vont se présenter devant la passerelle des mécanos de ce circuit de Mariembourg, le karting des Fagnes, planté dans la région de Couvin. Tracé bien connu de la plupart des pilotes. On vient souvent ici en début et en fin de saison. Ça y est, le poleman qui donne le rythme et on est parti donc pour ces 10 minutes et un tour. Le feu vert qui est donné et le bon départ de Lucas Bonhomme qui conserve son avantage et derrière l'accrochage.
Oh, and another one as well. One's got a Nassau panel to the right-hand side. That is the 132 of Yves Rie. So someone has definitely, I think, he's either been turned round or someone's hit him quite hard on the left side. So that is, okay, so the steering column is in its natural position, but that could possibly bring out a mechanical black flag for the 132. Of course, safety is the main priority. So Yves Rie's weekend already has hit a big stumbling block in the form of a roadblock with the Nassau panel before it's even gotten started. But Noah Grignier now finds himself, I think, now in fourth position, as that is, I think that might be, not too sure, Bink van Schijndel possibly trying to go past on him. And he's going to look to the inside, and Grignier is going to not lose just one place. That's going to be possibly 3. Oh, and it's a squeeze and a half. And Grignier is not afraid of saying, well, you've got to try and get past me, but I'm going to make it as tough as possible. That Noah Grignier, it might be is probably the smallest driver in the X30 Junior grid, but he's got the biggest heart, and he's got that never give up mentality. You know, I've seen it where he's been so emotional, but he's giving everyone just a little bit of a warning shot, as if to say, look, I might be a rookie. You might find that you might be able to push me around, but come 2026, you're going to see a completely different driver altogether. Ches Pedersen, who I had a chat with after qualifying took place, he said, well, I got taken out in qualifying, but I said to him, well, look, head down, eyes forward, chin up, and smile, and enjoy every single overtake. He's up 10 places and now rounds out the top 11. So Yves Rie has parked the car. That's one driver out, I'm afraid. But still, Lucas Bonhomme, the number 30, is leading the way. That is from Dream Racing, another one that we have got from the Dream Racing crew, including Theo Polican, who we saw in the last heat, showcasing some good prowess. Stig de Rademacher, Lucas Bellizzari having a good run in the 102. And that driver with Euro karting as well. So, you know, I'm just waiting to see what Noah Grenier might do when he's got the person who is the outgoing champion from this series. So, obviously, Louis Béziré, the new champion. Juice Mulder, the 161, a former, well, he's now returned to old colours, as we see a little bit of a 2 and 8 battle here. Oh, and now that was very, very close indeed. That was, I think, was that Lucas Pellizzari versus Stig de Rademacher? Yes, it was. And now Neil van der Ende, Aurélien Lemaire, Juice Mulder, Noah Grenier. Look, the freight train's coming. And Stig de Rademacher has got to basically watch his 6 at the minute, because Lucas Bonhomme has got a lead, and that's more than 1 second at the moment. I'll probably say it's going to be about 1.3 as Juice Mulder dives up the inside. That was a sweet little move by the 161 from the Netherlands. He's been racing elsewhere over the past few months, and he just got through on teammate Aurélien Lemaire in the 164. And now he's got, I think that is Lucas Pellizzari. That's Neil van der Ende for the Falcon Racing team. And Juice Mulder now gets through and is up to P3.
Oui, et ça s'anime hein, dans ce peloton de la catégorie X30 junior. Il y en a un pour qui c'est vraiment une course assez évidente. C'est pour Lucas Bonhomme. Il est en tête avec 1 seconde 4 d'avance. De quoi gérer ses pneumatiques, de quoi gérer son avance. La victoire qui pour l'instant lui tend les bras à 5 minutes 35 et un tour de la fin. Derrière, Stig de Rademacher s'est joué de plusieurs de ses adversaires. Se retrouve deuxième pour l'instant devant Neil van der Ende, qui a pris un excellent départ au passage et qui se retrouve désormais 3e. Derrière, course un peu plus compliquée désormais pour Lucas Pellizzari. Il était dans une bonne dynamique. Il s'est fait passer notamment par Juste Mulder, Aurélien Lemaire. Donc voilà, pas mal de changements ces tours-ci. Et la bagarre qui continue avec Lucas Pellizzari et Noah Grenier qui passe.
Oh, Lucas van der Ende Neil van der Ende just absolutely got mugged and ended up with a hip check for close quarter. And now, oh, there was a bit of a finger wagging there, I think, by Lucas Pellizzari at Aurélien Lemaire, saying, pack that in. That got a bit too close for comfort going through into turn 2, because everyone was fighting over the same real estate. Now here comes Noah Grenier. So Aurélien Lemaire, I think you might have to have eyes in the back of your head at the moment, because when you've got someone who's, as I said, the smallest figure in the Junior X30 division, but he has got absolute bags of motivation. He's the outgoing mini champion and did multiple back-to-back weekends.
Oh, it's just Mulder qui passe.
Oh, that is sidewall clashing between the pair. Mulder was sideways under braking, trying to go through on Stig de Rademacher at turn 1. And de Rademacher was having absolutely none of it. He kept the throttle pinned, he stayed wheel to wheel, and Juice Mulder had to use discretion as the better part of valor to stop the pair from having a massive incident.
Oui, et regardez qui est passé en 4e position, c'est Noah Grenier. Noah Grenier repassé à la 4e place. Ah, il avait connu un début de manche assez compliqué, le meilleur rookie du classement, mais il est bien revenu dans le coup là, en reprenant la 4e position. Il est devant Lucas Pellizzari qui est poursuivi là par plusieurs de ses concurrents, et on l'a vu, très très grosse bagarre entre Stig de Rademacher et Juste Mulder. C'était très très serré au premier et deuxième virage. Ce n'est peut-être pas terminé entre ces deux-là. Il reste encore un peu de temps à Juste Mulder pour revenir. Lui qui s'était imposé dans cette Iame Series Benelux l'an dernier, Juste Mulder. Il est de retour ici à Mariembourg pour une épreuve unique qu'il aura disputée cette saison. Et il n'est pas venu pour faire de la figuration, vous l'aurez bien compris. Mais Stig de Rademacher, pour le coup, ne s'est pas laissé faire. Regardez derrière, toujours très très grosse bagarre avec Noah Grenier en 4e position, suivi de Danny Bourse, il me semble, qui est en 5e position devant Lucas Pellizzari.
Yeah, so it is now all or nothing for these drivers. This is the last heat of the day. They will be back in action tomorrow morning, and Temel Koopmans is trying to get through, and he did. Great move by Temel Koopmans to get through on WJS Racing's Danny Burs. And now Joost Mulder is again having a second bite of the cherry when it comes to Stig de Rademaker. That's the battle for P2. De Rademaker goes to the inside line. Mulder switches it to the high side, sweeps through, and is right on the back of the 116 from Fusion Motorsport Benelux. But Luca Bonhomme currently leading the way. Grignier's got some distance between himself and up the inside, while Danny Burs and Temel Koopmans are playing karting musical chairs at the moment. And Koopmans for the TD Kart Racing team, run by Thierry Del Rey, gets through on the man from WJS Racing. Lucas Pellizzari battling away. Ches Pedersen, 13 places gained from 21st on the grid. And now the youngster from the Netherlands for the Simon Hout Racing team entry is gunning for those top tier places. Hasn't been a great season for the number 38, but he has shown good pace around here at Mariembourg, and he's closing on in. Once again, the same thing happens between De Rademaker and Mulder. These two were battling through last year, and Mulder looks to the inside of turn 3. De Rademaker does not let the door fully open on him, but it's half closed as well at the same time. Temel Koopmans now starting to chase down Noah Grignier. As once again Mulder looking for that move up the inside, around the outside thereof. Stig de Rademaker doing what he can to just try and keep the 161 from Victory Lane Karting at bay as they go through the final right-hander. It's going to be 2 more tours left to run. And Charlie Myers has got through on Ches Pedersen. Here comes Mulder to the outside. He tries it again. Can he get the over-under? Through in towards turn 2. He looks for the move. De Rademaker anticipates it and blocks the door very quickly. Through 3. Mulder again goes wide to carry the momentum through the corner. But at this point, well, De Rademaker has his number. Down into Chemin de Fer for the penultimate time. Luca Bonhomme for Dream Racing leads the way. Noah Grignier is being caught by Temel Koopmans. Lucas Pellizzari has got Ches Pedersen and Charlie Myers from Simon Hout Racing team and Optimum Performance right with him. So the Luxembourger with Euro Karting, but it's going to be 1 lap to go. Luca Bonhomme continues to lead the way, has just under 1.4 kilometres to negotiate. Last lap underway. Mulder versus De Rademaker. Too many rounds to count between these two. But Mulder again tries to look for that window of opportunity. Stig de Rademaker will not make it easy for him. Through into turn 3 once again. De Rademaker using the same tactic. And now Pellizzari gets a little bit of a possible touch from Ches Pedersen, who's got on the inside Charlie Myers from Optimum Performance. I think just got through on him at turn 4. Through into Escargot for the final time. Go the drivers. And Stig de Rademaker is making the back bumper of the 116 Fusion Motorsport Benelux kart as wide as humanly possible. But out of the final right-hander up the hill, it's the checkered flag, and it's going to be Luca Bonhomme who's going to win, the youngster from France. And it's going to be a photo finish. Oh, De Rademaker by next to nothing ahead of Joost Mulder. Well, that was very, very close at the end of that race for second and third. So Luca Bonhomme takes the victory in that one ahead of Stig de Rademaker. Joost Mulder rounds out your top 3. Noah Grignier, what a show from the youngster from Euro Karting. Despite starting on the outside of the front row, finishes in 4th place ahead of Temel Koopmans for TD Kart Racing. Up from 22nd on the grid to finish 5th ahead of Danny Burs, with Ches Pedersen from the Netherlands for Simon Hout Racing team. Moving up the order 14 places from 21st on the grid to 7th. Lucas Pellizzari, Charlie Myers And VDK Racing's Flavio Caja round out your top 10. Neil van der Ende was in the firing line earlier on. Ends up 11th ahead of Lorenz de Kock and Matty Smoosh. Oliver Meek and Aurelien Lemaire round out your top 15 with Jamato Hoft. Joris Verkerk, Leo Hardouin, Thiago Dirks, Bing van Schijndel, Dennis Kozlowski, Nathan Best, Alexandre Bois and Cyril Grosjean being the last of the classified runners. And unfortunately, Yves Rie out with a very, very damaged front end, including the Nassau panel, to the right after the opening lap. But it's victory for France's Luca Bonhomme in the second X30 Junior Heat C versus D.